Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Starseed Rainbow Thunder Beings of the New Earth Evolution. We are lighting up with multi-dimensional energetics of 5D and beyond. With the powerful fire energies coming in from the Leo full moon portal, the 2-2 Aquarius gateway, and the blue Kachina, our local Solaris joins in today with massive activity as he releases a multiple series of solar flares with over 12 C-class flares and a trinity of major M-class flares in the last 24 hours. The most powerful being an M6.39 solar flare at 2307 UTC. This event is encoded with our 37 into 73 code of Heaven on Earth and our 369 code of our divine Venusian brother of the light Nikola Tesla and his mysteries of the universe. The sunspots have also doubled since yesterday, which is another sign of the coming great solar flash. All these intense energies flowing in from the great central sun and filtered through our local Solaris are bringing in the God codes and keys for the upgrading of our 12-strand crystalline DNA of the 144. We are on the precipice of our final quantum leap in consciousness into Christos Sophia, luminous beings of eternal life. Together we usher in the new golden age for all sentient beings of the way. All nefarious entities and energies are being removed or resolved in this great transformation and shift of the ages, to bring in and bridge heaven and earth to consciously co-create the new Eden of eternal bliss consciousness. The splitting of the timeline is like the splitting of an atom in the zero-point field to create the supernova expansion of rainbow body of our earth angelics to lead the way into a better and brighter day for our rainbow tribe of the new Jerusalem. Nothing can stop this great awakening as we are in the revelation times where all is being revealed and exposed to be healed and integrated for all living beings to live in peace, prosperity, and true authenticity, and a global community living in unity and for the highest good of all. This is for our ancestors and future generations. So our ancestors and good people did not sacrifice and suffer in vain, and we live the way we want the world to be. For we are the world, and we create our reality with our divine will, pure intent, and hopes and dreams for a utopian planet of galactic allegiance to the Great Spirit and life itself, and God consciousness being one with all things. Through our still source center, we walk a path with heart, feeling our connection to all things and living from Buddha mind of the wisdom of the ages. As we seek the inner sun, the light of source, we combine our energies in unity, and together we raise the frequency of this realm to a higher plateau of pure awareness. And together we assist Gaia and all her children of the sun in transforming this world into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Spread your wings, rainbow thunderbirds of the phoenix rising. It is time to take flight. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful invocation and meditation. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 14 degrees Virgo and the sun is at 19 degrees Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 20 degrees Aquarius. A large white dove bearing a message. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 15 degrees Virgo. A fine lace ornamental handkerchief. From astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster, 0 point day, big clarity in the field, ready for input, powerful heart field created as we enter into 0 point. Time for creation. From ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. 333. Signs you are a healer. You feel the pain of others and have extreme empathy. You do note that strangers open up to you easily. You tend to have vivid dreams often. You need to help people. You don't look any other way. You can't stand the crowds and get overwhelmed by them. Do you think you are a spiritual person? You are an anxious person, and you may have been diagnosed with anxiety. Have you experienced depression? You can feel others' energy, especially if it's negative. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. I visited the Sphinx in my light body form last night, to the exact place which has a hidden entrance into the subterranean chambers and worlds. The Sphinx connects directly underground to the Great Pyramid. The comet has activated the Sphinx, and it is buzzing with energy as ancient keys and codes are being released. More than this, ancient sound technology, which is so high-tech that we have totally forgotten about. I was then taken to the King's Chamber, where what the information I downloaded in that chamber was reiterated, expanded, and confirmed. The granite box once held the Ark of the Covenant and far more. The next hidden chambers have been fully activated via Sirius. We are in for drastic changes on all fronts as our ascension process is escalating. From JudithKusel.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Akash Ra, Azurite. 333, 144, 1144, 1212, 888, 1313, 1213. Grid shift. Stargates dialing in, all new 9 Andromedan councils, electronic downloads. New Andromedan parallel galaxy centers coming online. New galaxy shift, core centers repair. Get ready for the collective's light golden star particle dust glitter waves coming in strong. 144, Oversoul Christed Sun, Oversoul Systems. New Oversoul Consciousness Embodiment Grid Work, all new star children are coming online fast. New souls will accelerate to full-blown Christed Sun, Oversoul's embodiment, consciousness fast. So much love, care, nurturing, hold divine space for them. Shifting from deep veiled unconsciousness to full-blown online awakening will be a massive conscious shift for these beautiful new wavers. So much more will come through. Key frequency bandwidths, vibrational templates, God Source Consciousness Embodiment, Avatar Soul Sun Star Consciousness Embodiment, Pure Christed Sun Oversoul Consciousness Union, remembering you are God Consciousness Source Light walking, living, being of this already. New Aquanius Andromeda Blue Flame codes, all new Aurora Andromedan Galactic codes, new Merkaba bodies upgrade, new templates, clearing AI false grid matrices, timelines, awesome new higher states of consciousness intelligence, super quantum galactic human blueprints we are activating, shifting online, full anchoring. Beautiful crystalline plasma diamond light, Andara grid to amplify the grids. New waves of new galactic consciousness, new energy wave activations. We are jumping massive collective gates. From Starseed Evolution United.net. And from Divine Sister of Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, February 7th, 2023, message. Forces of evil are departing, leaving space for truth. Upon the return of the orange diamond egg of abundance and the breath of the solar masculine, the satanic, Luciferian, and diabolical hidden forces that were deceiving, keeping hostage, using and negatively affecting the perception, energy, essence, and awareness of the twin flames, are obligated to depart and liberate the twins from all previous occupations in their field. There are high divine forces supporting this process, and the awakening twin has a big team of support that supports both of them. Twins are inseparable. If one twin is awakened, then the other is saved too. Please note that when healing and liberation are approaching the core of the trauma and the occupation, things get more intense. This is very, very different process than the previous one, when you are dealing with the periphery, the veils. The core has not been even touched yet. When the core will be touched, it will be the time for full revelation to take place. Nothing and no one can stop the truth that is coming. Save your focus for your mission. Twins are victorious always and forever. Thank you, twin flames. Blessings of clear perception. Erini. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the divine plan is working well. The planetary remapping has started. The divine in the company of heaven, along with an army of light workers, together have started a brand new phase for Gaia's rebuilding process. The divine plan for this new phase is to have the remapping preparation done so that Gaia's remapping process will go in full force. The divine says that right now the preparation of Gaia's rebuilding is focused on the removal of the old. Gaia has directed this process. She knows where the old is and how the removal process needs to proceed and how the planet will be thoroughly cleared. Gaia has full confidence that the planet Earth will be fully cleansed under the role of the divine and the company of heaven. Gaia has given the authority to the divine so that the divine will be able to clear out the old energies and get the planet ready for the next phase. During this cleansing and total clearing phase, there is a lot of collapsing happening. The divine says that the collapsing will happen at all levels, particularly at the energetic level. The divine reminds us there are so many happenings on the planet. It can be confusing for our light workers to navigate because nothing is what it seems to be. The divine asks us to learn to look beyond the surface and look into the heart of the souls and things and situations, and only then can you have a sense of what is really going on. So the best course of action is to follow the heart and use your discernment. Know that the cleansing is happening, and the cleansing is happening in our lightworker community as well. Please let the expectations, the old familiar and old knowledge go and stay in the heart. Know that changes are inside out, and changes are impacting all lives on earth. Hold on to nothing and just go with the flow. That is the advice the divine gives to our lightworkers community. Divine love and blessings to you always. Linda Lee, the divine, and so it is. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray. Welcome to the divine new earth, an introduction to the changes and transitions. We are transforming into new human beings of light. Welcome to the new earth. This information is a guide for all of you who are experiencing your physical, earthbound lives from a slightly higher perspective. As our divine spirits have incarnated here on this planet to learn and grow, we are now transitioning into being all that we truly are, divine beings of light who will be living out eternity here in the physical with others like us. Though it may seem at times that things are dire on this planet, know that millions of us have been working for centuries to bring about these changes. What you may view as bad in your life are areas where you need to learn to detach from limiting beliefs. These experiences are helping to make way for this new era where we will transcend the physical limitations of our current existence. As humans in linear time and space, it can be hard to understand how things work at this level, but all is well and moving perfectly according to plan. A lot is going on at the moment with everyone and everything around us. As we collectively embrace the changes happening all across our planet, it's important to remember that each of us is part of a greater whole. It's easy to get caught up in how we're feeling as individuals or small groups, so now more than ever, we need to keep a broad perspective on what's really going on here. Labeling this era with terms like apocalypse or rebirth, while they might be apt descriptions of certain aspects, can also make things too confusing. The reality is that we're changing and shifting into new beings right along with everything else around us. Some spiritual traditions have referred to this process as transcending the physical plane, entering higher dimensions, or vibrating into another frequency of existence. But no matter what you call it, each of these shifts has been taking place from the beginning of time until now, and will continue into perpetuity. What better way for us human beings to become accustomed to this major transition than to welcome it? In fact, I'd argue that welcoming these changes is essential for our survival as a species. It isn't just about surviving, we're also thriving during this time. Surviving physically sucks compared with thriving on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically. You get the picture. All four kingdoms, plant, animal, mineral, and human, are being energized and brought back into alignment through these phases. If you've had any intuitive nudges lately about your purpose in life, or even if you haven't, know that they're coming from your soul self as it awakens within your current body and mindset. This is an exciting time. The only real question is whether you'll fall back asleep or stay conscious enough to enjoy yourself while experiencing a grandiose shift in consciousness firsthand, complete with both its ups and downs. So welcome to being human again. Everything is changing and transforming, and you are in the middle of all of it. Whether you realize it or not, your life has started to transform as your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual dimensions are moving into a higher dimension. Earth is ascending into the fifth dimension of light and love. The good news is that these changes are only for the better because we've been at this point before many times throughout history. For example, Jesus ascended into heaven 2,000 years ago to raise our vibrations, to move us forward even further. Humans were only in the third dimension then. Nothing bad will happen. Everything that's happening now will make things better than they were before. I know this sounds crazy and unbelievable because people have been changing their lives drastically with my guidance for so long now that they don't even notice how different their lives are from a few years ago. Their lives keep getting better every day. That's why I'm writing this post, so you can get ready for what's coming next and prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. The truth is, we are entering a whole new paradigm. It's not so much a new world as it is a golden grid. The golden grid has been here waiting for you, but the consciousness of some people could not attain it because their hearts were closed to it. As the ego swells and rages, you will continue to see ever greater possibilities opening up before you. Many of them seem unbelievable to the human mind that is still caught in the old paradigm. We are almost there now. Like a child waking on Christmas morning, each new day will be even more wondrous than the last. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Cosmic Communication. For the light forces of your world enable you to attune to a higher construct of thought, a higher mode of thinking, awakening, expanding the gateway of light. We ask you to visualize this expansion, this concept occurring. See this light metamorphosis signaling a greater expansion of thought, the expansion of higher intelligent communication. Day by day you are taking leaps to reach us. Understand the light moment is closer and closer, for cosmic communication is occurring in leaps and bounds. As more Wayshowers become messengers of light, it is simply the light evolution reaching you incrementally now. The process of following your inner light, attuning to your vibrational frequency, sending waves of cosmic love as we continue our light journey of awakening and expansion. The Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. The human elect are now being prepared to open up to a completely new, emotionally fulfilling frequency. It is important to continue setting boundaries with patterns, cycles, and people that create emotional chaos during this transition. Temptation, love bombing, and triggers may try to pull you back into those traps. Choosing peace for yourself instead will continue your healing process. This may mean releasing the belief that you must stay in chaos out of fear of losing control over another person. The conditioning that keeps you trapped with a person that is not reciprocating love equally can be healed now. The past life relationship cycles have come to an end, and you are free to focus on your own goals, rather than focusing on conflict. Connect with your higher self that is ready to ascend. Meet new people, and have new healthy emotional experiences. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, February 6th through the 13th, 2023, Turning the World Around, Supernova Astrology Update. We are still feeling the intense energy of the Leo full moon for the next couple of days. The sun is in square to Uranus, and we are facing tension around coming into our full potential. The Leo energy is an activation of the creative gifts we each hold inside. Pressure is building to shine and express who we really are in the world. Venus in Pisces and square to Mars is bringing up unexpressed energies in relationships. Venus is feeling overly sensitive and is feeling frustrated with the unconscious masculine. Mars, now direct, is ready to leap forward, but Venus says there are some details which need to get worked out. This square is about the role of the masculine and feminine. Coming to the understanding of the other can help us to overcome all that blocks our heart. Venus in Pisces says we must listen before we can really speak. We are figuring out how to overcome the duality within in order to come back into greater balance. Mars in Gemini says it has everything to do with being able to stand up for ourselves and spread out truth. With Jupiter progressing in Aries, frustration is brewing around where we haven't been able to be in our truth as advanced beings expressing our creative potential. Venus in Pisces says it's time to speak up in reverence and protection of what is innocent. The year of the rabbit is teaching us the yin secrets of co-creation and how to work with the elemental energies in order to amplify our energetic potential. Mercury is coming to the end of the long story that has been his retrograde in Capricorn over the last 6 weeks. Mercury will make it back to 24 degrees, exiting retrograde shadow on February 7th. Next Friday, February 10th, Mercury will finally catch up to Pluto at 28 degrees Capricorn. This is a showdown and a testing of what we have learned from this Mercury retrograde, which has been about claiming our mental and energetic autonomy. This powerful conjunction between Mercury and Pluto at the end of Capricorn has an energy of being held back and pushed down, just when you thought you were getting somewhere. On the other hand, this meeting of the mind with reality can bring some powerful insights about how to be who you really are. Mercury will move over into the sign of Aquarius on February 12th, the same day that Pluto will make it to 29 degrees Capricorn. Together we are inching forward on the drastic changes that are needed in order to reconcile our physical and energetic realities. Mercury moving into Aquarius is bringing a foreshadowing of Pluto moving into Aquarius, which happens in March. A new world lies ahead. We must be brave warriors and use our voice to stand in the energy of what is right and good and true. It's time to turn this world around. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Pisces, semi-square Pluto in Capricorn. Venus languishes beside a warm lake, trickling water from her hands. Lotus flowers burst to life, the reflection of stars dazzling in between them. From this place, Venus encourages us to find quiet moments of beauty, connect to the cosmos, connect to one another, connect to ourselves. Here, unconditional love is the answer to everything. But the aspect of Pluto reminds us there are other energies at play. Unconscious motivations, deep fears, unpleasant emotions, the terror of loss of control or power. We can't wish away the shadows or escape them. In matters of love and money, set healthy boundaries, Stay true to your values. Know the difference between fantasy and reality. Believe in miracles whilst keeping your feet firmly on the earth. Let the river of truth flow through you. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 5, Red Overtone Serpent. The number 5 is called Overtone, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day really shifts the energy of the wave spell into higher gear, and this intense number adds turbo power to whatever sign it combines with. If you are number 5, you will enjoy overtone days because you are in your stride. This applies to everyone. When your number comes around, you'll feel in sync with the day's energies more so than on the other days of the wave spell. Whatever your number is, today you can really benefit from the supercharged energy. It's an opportunity that you shouldn't pass by. Today is Red Serpent, and keywords associated with it are instinct, survival, and life force. The Red Serpent is a complex energy representing many things, including transmuting poison, which is a shamanic process of strengthening. If you can survive the poisoned bite, you will emerge stronger. The serpent is also the symbol for Kundalini energy, which is said to be located in the base chakra. It is believed that enlightenment is achieved when all the chakras from the base to crown align. If you choose to transmute your poison, you will feel very empowered. To be enlightened, you must strive for balance between heaven and earth. Be prepared to feel very sensitive today and potentially sensual as the snake in your base chakra tries to wriggle its way out. 996, Code of Abundance coming in. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Overtone Serpent. 5 Chikchan, Keen 5, 7th of February 2023, Radiant Life Force, Espavo, commanding our power. 7-2-2023 equals 727 equals 79 equals 16 equals 7. 777, Triple Magic. Day code 7 Magic, Mystic, Solitude, Initiation, Spiritual. 16, Tower struck by lightning, sudden unforeseen events. Month year codes 2, Twins, Partners, Alliance, Cooperation, Duality. 7, 9, Completion, Endings, Mission, Destiny, Service, Humanitarian, Grace. 20, The Awakening, Clear Vision. 23, Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection, Support. Keen 5, Freedom, Liberation, Transformation. 555, 18 months ago, Keen 5 occurred on September 5th, 2021, which was a 5-5 portal plus Keen 5 plus Tone 5 equal 5555, Freedom Code, Liberating Life Force. 9 months ago, we also had a 555 Freedom Code, so Keen 5 is truly a liberation Keen. Today we have a 777 Spiritual Magician's Code, breaking the evil dream spell to set us free. Another divinely ordained day empowering the New Earth sovereigns on this Leo full moon energy. Day 5 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love in the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are mindful of those that are living in fear and fighting for survival in this climate of oppression and uncertainty. The overtoned serpent is bringing forth great healing through the actions of loving, nurturing, and caring for our kin in order to empower them so that they can become radiant beings. Tone of creation, overtone tone 5 in the spiritual realm, action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. The emphasis is on the empowerment and radiance through the action of command. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Today we are empowering ourselves and our kin through rising above the fear and battle to survive on this planet. Through commanding back our power and sovereignty as free souls, we are able to reclaim our confidence, strength, faith, and inner light, thus healing ourselves and others through our radiant divine light. It is time to take command of your life and expand into unlimited new horizons. Planetary energies. The overtoned serpent is an enlightened and very wise serpent, combined with the eagle's panoramic vision and the Skywalker's bliss codes. We have potent planetary energies to rise collectively above the doom and gloom and bring heaven to earth. Blue Eagle holds the codes for planetary mind, the sum total of our collective mind held energetically in the noosphere. Newsflash: today the overtone eagle enables us to purge the collective unconscious fear from our planetary mind and raise it up to the level of Christ consciousness, purged of all fear. This is phenomenal news. Our planetary serpents and grid are highly energized today and amping up to the max. In order to successfully liberate our planet and fully utilize the celestial blessing of these liberating codes, we must become fearless in our quest. We need a radiant and pure heart to broadcast this energy into the planetary mind, held by Blue Eagle in our planetary battery power center at Uluru. But first we must reclaim our personal, national, and global sovereignty and command back our full solar power. This power boost is radiantly empowering all souls who tap into this grid to get the extra boost needed to recharge their own life force, passion, and vitality, and then radiate this out to others and Gaia in return. It is done, beloveds. What a brilliant accomplishment. Espavo. Thank you, planetary kin, for taking back ours and Gaia's power today. Today's question is, how can I empower myself to rise above all fear and survival challenges, to become a radiant sovereign being and wayshower? Divine blessings for your radiant empowerment. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 5, Red Overtone Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to survive. Commanding instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of space. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Amber for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Kepola Song, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, George Green, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you that continue supporting us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so thank you all very much. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Peaceful Heart, for another super thanks donation on YouTube. Thank you, Divine Angel. We appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sharon Jiang, for another super thanks donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation and meditation from Divine Sister of the Light, Emily Kate, from A Light from Albion. Invocation of the Pearlescent Flame. The pearlescent flame comes from the 10th divine higher ray of light. It has the multifaceted colors of pure silvery white light mixed with pale pink, pale blue, pale yellow, and pale green. It shimmers as a pale luminous rainbow-colored light. The pearlescent flame is brought to Gaia with the assistance of the Ascended Master of Meditation, Lord Gautama Buddha. The ray exudes calmness. It implies a meditative state and brings harmony to the divine masculine and feminine within oneself. It brings serenity to one's ascending light body. With the illusion of a chaos playing around in the hologram prism where we reside, the pearlescent divine ray brings a bubble of beauty and stability. Other ascended masters who help with the pearlescent ray are Lady Andromeda, Lady Karashu, and Allah Gobi. The pearlescent flame has properties to balance the mental and emotional bodies and fill the light body with serene peace. Meditation on the pearlescent flame. I invoke the pearlescent flame of the 10th ray of the divine and bring the serenity of Shekinah down through the stellar gateway into my galactic chakra and universal chakra. I see the pale rainbow light mixed with the silver white light of the pearlescent flame. I visualize it moving steadily around the galactic chakra and then into the universal chakra, where it then sparks open my soul star. From the soul star I see it cleansing karmic residue and going into my higher mind and third eye, where it inflames my pineal gland and pearlescent colored light. The pearlescent flame that moves into the occipital cortex and allows my astral and higher vision to become more clear. Instead of seeing murky water, the lens through which I see the higher realms becomes calm and still, as if it was recently cleaned. I bring the pearlescent flame to my higher heart and feel a sense of joy and gratitude for its light to be residing within me. It is a light from Source, bringing a gift to my heart. I allow the pearlescent fire to descend into my solar plexus and sacral chakra. Inside my sacral chakra, I visualize the pearlescent pale rainbow flecked light alive and harmonizing energy within. I invoke the pearlescent flame around my physical, etheric, mental, emotional, and light body, where I feel encapsulated in a large egg-shaped sphere of beautiful pearl-colored light. I then ask the pearlescent flame to descend from the highest possible dimension onto my home, my neighborhood, my state, my country, my continent, and then over Gaia in her entirety. I ask for the pearlescent flame to encircle our moon, Luna, to help in her healing as well. I claim Gaia and Luna on behalf of Source as they ascend and make their journeys to the Christed realms. Saint Germain's I am statement for the pearlescent flame. I am serene. I am balanced. I am insightful. I am calm. I am conscious. I am joy. I am peace. Blessings from the calm center, from the eye of the storm. Emily Kate, Ashnia Allah. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed journey through this ascension portal as we continue to rise together in the light of the Holy Spirit. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.